And we're live! And fuck it, we'll do it live. This is the wood where you do forget what, Sam?
Get wooded so great. So good. Sorry.
Almost.
Why'd you mess it up?
I need practice.
You
never said that before.
You need medication.
Yeah, that's okay.
I mean, not weed, like real Zoloft or some shit. You need fucking Zoloft.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we're here tonight. It looks like it's a it looks like it's a sausage party tonight, baby. We're gonna whip out our dicks and touch tips and everything.
That's how you cause rips in the space-time continuum.
Yeah. But we got Midwest. How you doing, buddy? We got John Morgan. What's up?
Howdy.
Really?
What?
Really? Really? Howdy.
I'm usually in bed by now, so I'm a little lethargic and everything.
Okay. And we got Red Eye. What's happening, buddy?
Good afternoon, good evening, and all of that stuff, depending on wherever the fuck you are.
Yeah. We're somewhere.
Landon's going to sue me now. Shit.
He's in a non-American time zone.
Yes. Yeah. You figured that out by yourself, John?
Yes.
Yes. Good job.
Anyway.
Stop hitting things, guys. I was emptying my bowl.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab something from the other room.
All right, you gotta grab a white girl.
Always.
Whoa.
What?
Whoa, we've already crossed the threshold.
He gonna grab himself a honky chick.
Oh, spicy comments. It's yes.
A cracker coconut eating white bitch.
I'm sorry to inform you that we have run out of crackers. We are indeed cracker-lacking.
We are lacking of crackers. That's right. Actually, there's a whole bunch of crackers.
We're not lacking crackers tonight. That's for sure.
We're not. It's like yeah. We're not lacking. Midwest is that black jelly bean and amongst all the other jelly beans. Are you intimidated by all the Caucasians?
Yeah.
I live with several Caucasians, married one of them, bore a few myself.
Welcome to Crackapalooza.
I'm good.
Crackapalooza.
My skin's more red than white.
Oh, shut up, John.
Yeah.
Don't you know how much I love you, John? With your chiseled perfection body. Look at you.
Thank you.
I'm lying.
Well, I actually accidentally sent you a tip last night because I was tipping Shabisky.
I didn't see it. Oh, that was... So you're the one that fucked up.
Yeah.
And took my money back.
What?
Because somebody gave 50 and took it back that night.
No, I didn't take it back, but I sent a $50 tip.
Well, I didn't see it. I think you're lying, John.
It was either last night or maybe the night before that. But
you're lying, John.
Yeah, John, you lying. I'm looking at it. You ain't sent no goddamn money last night. But what the fuck you lying for?
I'm fairly certain I did.
Why are you lying, John?
I don't think I'm lying.
Midwest ran away.
See, I told you he was afraid of white people.
Yeah, the security at Crackapalooza have removed him from the building. Oh, that was a bit harsh.
Oops, my bad. I clicked something.
They let him back in. It's all good.
Yeah.
Oh, someone's cat's crying.
That's my cat. I just fed him, and that bastard is still crying.
Yeah,
he probably wants me to pet him, but
that's his cat that's in a cage with blonde hair.
Yeah, it's my yeah, bitch. Yeah.
Midwest, have you abducted a furry and put them in a cage?
I'll never tell.
See, that's why I hate cats. They fucking make noises.
He barely ever makes any noise. He's just doing this because y'all are here.
We're not actually there.
Cats understand the internet.
Cats are fucking evil bitches.
Dogs don't, but cats do.
Dogs
Cats
are
are-
stupid.
There it is. See? Kitty.
Apparently, dogs are more intelligent than cats.
Yeah, I probably. I mean,
You can teach cats tricks, and they just go and do. It's not that they're more intelligent. I just think cats don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
cats walk in a room. You ever walk in a room where a dog is? The dog's like, "Hey, buddy, how's it going? I'm your best friend. You want to pet me?" Cats are like,
dogs are way more affectionate. Yeah.
"What's up, fuckface?" And then he walks away.
Well, what always gets me about dogs, because I don't hang around cats much. I like dogs. Is that they really do pick up on things that you say and understand more than what we think they understand.
Yeah.
Cat butt.
You don't see humans training cats to go into warfare or to rescue people because
No.
They just wander the fuck
But-
off. That's why.
But now I will say this: one of the coolest videos I've ever seen was that time that cat saved that kid from getting attacked by a dog.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that cat
Yeah.
snapped. That was a
That
good ass
cat-
cat.
That was a bad fucking cat. And I'll give
Yeah.
that cat credit. I like that cat.
You
Yeah,
know what
I
other? Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I was going to say, I think that cat was just protecting the kid because it wanted to maul the kid. Not let.
That's my fucking kill.
Apparently, though, that cat was their pet cat, and
Yeah.
and that dog came after the kid, and that cat was like, "Fuck that! That's my
That's like-
that's my
like
little
the
human."
abusive- That's like the abusive boyfriend. Can't nobody hit her but me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hey,
Territorial
have you ever
as fuck.
Have you ever seen that video of the lady in the snow? She's like trying to hit the cat with the broom, and then the cat like dodges her a couple times and then fucks that lady up. He like climbs up the woman, and the woman's like trying to pull the cat off. I love videos like that. That one, and the reporter who was doing a story on cats. Have you ever seen that one? And she's like holding this cat, and the cat's going the whole time, and then she turns it towards her, and the cat's like meow, and then she goes, she like cries on air. It's the best video. I love it. I can play that
The
shit
one
on
when
there.
the cat's looking out the glass door and sees a puma, and the cat like wants to play with the puma, and the puma's going out the glass
Puma.
It's Puma. It's Puma.
door, or the mountain lion.
The way you say Puma makes me want to beat you up.
But I don't notice any.
Looks out the window and said, Puma.
The Puma.
The Puma. I wish a puma would attack you, John.
Every time Gene
Nice.
acts up, we
Wow.
should make him run on the treadmill.
I'm gonna tell you, Puma got some hot ass gear back in the day, though.
Oh, damn.
And back in my day, Puma was the shit. You had your damn Puma shirt on, get you some Puma kicks, man. That shit was cold back in the day.
Yeah, try that shit now.
Well, fuck them motherfuckers in the new generation. Well, they don't know how to dress.
That's true. A lot of them don't. But Styles is, I think it's like 50-50. Like half the kids know how to dress, and the other half is like, what the fuck did you just do?
Yeah.
Where did you get those ugly ass clothes from? Brown and purple don't even match. I don't get it. It's on the same shirt. What the fuck?
But I will say this, I don't give a fuck what people wear, right? If a motherfucker today wants to walk around with some Converse on, which I think Converse are pretty fucking cool, actually. I like the old classic Converse.
A lot of people still wear those. Those came back. The All-Star, the Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, those motherfuckers are smooth, dog. I love
They are
Chucks.
the least comfortable shoe you
Oh,
can
they're
wear to play
uncomfortable.
basketball.
Chuck Taylors are uncomfortable.
I don't know how motherfuckers played basketball in those back in the day. What the fuck? God damn, I want to get on sports, but Jesus Christ, you 7'1", 250 pounds, and you're fucking wearing Chuck Taylors.
Yeah, you know how I know I'm old now? The other day I was watching a reaction video, and well, this not the other. I said the other day. It's wild. But it's back. We ain't gonna get in this argument again. It was back when Eminem and MGK had their little rival, and Eminem did Kill Shot. You know, in that song, he copied a lyric from Stan. You know, I autographed it on a starter cap.
Right.
I was watching this one reaction channel. He said, "I guess starter used to be cool or something."
He
I'm
said,
like,
I guess starter used to remember them old people wearing starter jackets?
yeah, when he said, "I guess starter used to be cool or something," I was like, "What the fuck?
Yeah.
I'm old."
Ask a kid nowadays, like show him a picture of Black Michael Jackson, and be like, you know who this is?
Yeah.
Shit, and then you want to trip them out, show them a picture of white Michael Jackson, like, you know who this is?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers still won't know.
Yeah, when he said it about the starter shit, though, I was like, dude, I was like, I didn't even realize the starter wasn't cool anymore.
I don't know who you guys are talking about.
You never heard of starter jackets? How old are you?
I'm 25.
That's why.
Oh, okay.
That's
You never fuck. Oh, dude, I used to smoke out them starter cap in the day.
If you don't know somebody who got robbed for their starter jacket back in the day,
Yeah.
you just didn't live during that time period because everybody knows somebody. Because that's the thing, gang members used to rob people for their starter jackets.
Starter was the shit.
It was like I don't know how it became an epidemic, but it was like all over the country. You could not wear starter jackets in the hood.
Starter was the shit back in the day. Now was starter cool over in Australia right now?
I have no idea what they are.
Oh god. Well, see now Red Eye's got an excuse. He lived in a whole different culture, different country.
What about you, Shad?
continent.
Yeah, different continent. Fuck you in the ear.
I know. I've seen the starter brand before, but
Oh
I'm
my
not
god,
that
the
big.
youngsters.
The jackets actually came back. You can get a starter jacket now.
Yeah, but it ain't. Yeah.
It's just not gonna hit like it used to because the style ain't. It's just not like that. See,
boy, I used to see, and like I said, back in the hood days, right? When I grew up in the hood, you used to see motherfuckers walking around in a full goddamn starter gear, man. I mean, just nothing but starter on. Starter shirt, starter cap. It was, it was the shit back in the day. That shit was expensive. Now I'm gonna tell you, now everybody wears Champion these days, right? I remember when Champion was a Walmart brand. It didn't cost shit to buy.
Everybody used to you get made fun of if you wear Champions.
Exactly.
It was like Fila. It was almost like Fila. Like what? Yeah. Second-rate, low-budget, B-level shit.
And now everybody's rocking the Champion shit.
But like
what's Champion?
Oh, shut the fuck up.
It's another brand, man. It's just another brand.
Okay.
All right. I'm looking at the starter. Actually, those jackets, they did have them over here. We'd just call them, I don't know, they were like college football jackets or something. They didn't call them starters, but the brand might have been here. But my dad had a really cool one, actually. It was made of suede and stuff.
Dude, I used to love. And now I think Galen's is something about the Adidas. Yeah, well, Shabisky's still rocking Adidas shirts. That's what we call them. Me and my friends call them Adidas.
All day I dream about sex.
Yeah.
About lacrosse or
damn,
or Lacoste.
What?
Or what is it?
Are you having a spasm? Lacoste.
Yeah, Lacoste.
Lacoste is the one with the little alligator on it.
Yeah.
Nobody wore that shit in my area.
That's preppy shit right there. That back in the day, that was what all the preppy kids wore with the collars pop, all hard.
Damn, John, we should have talking about real cool gangster shit. I wore a fucking alligator on my shirt.
Remember them jackets with the NBA, all the NBA team patches and shit on it?
Yeah.
my stepdad had one of those. I think he probably still has it.
See, me, Red Eye, and Maverick are, we're all a little bit different of age, but we're in the same area of age. I think Maverick just turned 40 or is about to turn 40.
Yeah, this year in a few months.
Yeah, and I'm 43, and Red Eye's 65, but still. Oh, man,
that was a cloud.
I think, what are you, 46, Red? Am I right?
48.
48, sorry.
Yeah,
God, you're pretty fucking old, bro.
How's that Walker feel?
And you got Shabisky, who is, you're 30 now, right, Shab, or you're about to turn 30?
I'm going to be 30 in August.
And we're 30 in August. And so people need to stop saying, well, Shab's young. He just don't know he young. Well, that
Shabisky he just hit the edge of young, and he's about to jump over the fucking, your shit's going to start. You're going to wake up when you turn 30, and it's going to be like, you fucking move your body and bones going to creak and shit.
Yeah, you hear squeaking noises. Like, where the fuck is that coming from? Oh, it's coming from me.
Like, why does my ankle feel worn out? Yeah. You can start asking questions like that.
Yeah,
should 30 be considered old, like your 30s and everything?
No, it's just the beginning. It's the beginning of you not being young anymore.
That's the 30s are in between young and old.
Yeah, as you
I was going to say, the difference between your age and my age is when you injure yourself, your body will repair itself rather rapidly. My body will go,
Fuck you.
You know, all the
You
time
just got a
you've
new
done this
ailment.
before. Yeah. You know, this is permanent now, asshole. Congratulations.
Yeah, and it's so weird. You start getting things start happening to your body that you never expected. Like, it's just like, what the fuck is this shit?
Yeah, when I was 17, I dislocated my shoulder for the first time, and then maybe 10 years later, I'm 3 surgeries in on my shoulders. Right now, at the same time, in my early 20s, I tore my ACL like fully and had to get a new one. And I was doing that playing football, and I was going pretty hard. The second time I tore my ACL, I was in my 30s, and I was just getting out of bed. It's a totally different ballgame.
Yeah. I've got a left kneecap that likes to pop out sometimes. And when I was younger, I used to be able to go, I'd scream and go, fuck, and I'd fucking hit it back into place and go, and shake it off. Now it's like,
Gibson.
yeah, now it's like I'll slap it back into place, but then I'm on the couch for a week going.
So, moral of the story, we're old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find a cure for oldness.
There's definitely a cure for oldness because
Death.
there's like sharks and turtles and tortoises that live to be like 150, 250 years old. There's something out there that can be genetically done to make us become very old and still not have the deterioration that we reach when we get like 100, where it's pretty much over and shit. I'm sure science eventually at some point will figure out. They'll have to dissect the shit out of some tortoises or something, but they'll figure it out.
Eternal jellyfish. I think it's the telomeres, because when our cells reproduce, we lose bits of the telomeres, and that's one of the primary causes of aging. Yeah.
You just like saying shit, don't you, John?
And when we go into space, they shorten artificially, but when they come back down to Earth after a while, they will elongate again somewhat. It was a very interesting thing.
John Kelly?
The twins, they had one was up in space for a while, the other guy was down on the planet, and they did a bunch of tests on both of them, and that's how they sussed out about telomeres.
I think it was Mark Kelly.
I forget which one of
it was one of them, but dude was in space for a minute, and that shit is not good for you being in outer space. It's just bad for you on like 3 or 4 different levels.
Yeah, we're learning about it and how to combat it, and that's what the ISS has been about, is how to sort of learn how to survive in space. So that's why they've got all of those exercise regimes and take some medication, and they do a bunch of shit to fucking stay fit.
We need to create like nanobots or genetically engineer bacteria that goes in and repairs your telomeres.
There you go, saying shit just to say it.
Nanotechnology.
It's got to slow down the cellular degeneration. It's slow down aging. They'll suss out how to do that eventually, whether it be through genetic engineering or taking a magic pill. Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's the Hayflick limit.
I take a magic pill right now. It's blue, and when I take it,
how many milligrams?
1,500.
Yeah, damn.
Bombs away. That's a 500-pound
laser
guided pill.
I think that's just a placebo.
What'd you say? A placebo?
Yeah.
There ain't no T in placebo. Goddamn it, John.
Placebo?
You
Did
said
it sound like a
you said
T?
You said
Placebo.
Placebo is what you said.
Placebo.
Placebo.
I don't like
Is that what I said?
No.
Placebo.
You're saying it now, but the first time you said placebo.
We're
shit. We're gonna have to go back to the tape. You have to watch this shit back, John.
Gene.
John, goddamn it.
Did you call him Gene?
Yeah, I call him Gene.
Well, I do have issues with my sleep, and when I get tired, my speech does become more kind of
I can't tell you how much I don't give a shit.
Don't push him. He's going to Hulk out on you, dude. You won't like him when he's angry.
You're gonna have people calling you ableist, Pimp, and you're.
Well, I think people are ableist. Look, I don't give a fuck if people make fun of my voice, but if you're a woke superhero person, you're trying to do what's right in the game, and you're gonna make fun of my voice, which I have my vocal cords crushed in a fight, you're being an ableist, so you're not as woke as you thought you were.
Wait, do you get a handicap placard for that?
Yeah, I should get a handicap plaque.
For your vocal cords not working because you can't.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you, when my vocal cord got crushed back in the day, that shit sucked. I couldn't talk for like a month. And then when I did talk, it was like, for a long time, it was like, and then I also been smoking since I was 13. That didn't help.
Hey, yeah, me too. Speaking of,
Careful. You're going to end up sounding like one of my favourite female streamers, Pimp, if you keep that behaviour up. So. Remind me to donate $20 to you tomorrow, Pimp.
Well, speaking of weird, like, speech abnormalities and everything, like, because I have, like, temporal lobe epilepsy, one of the weird symptoms, it's called, like, temporal aphasia, where, like, right before I'll have a seizure, my speech will be all, like, garbled and slurred. And then when I come out of the seizure, my speech will be, like, all garbled and slurred
so
for, like, 10, 20... What's that?
Do you have, like, seizures where you shake, or is it seizures where you have, like, you lose time?
Yeah.
Well, I've had different types of seizures.
But you don't have grandma seizures, as they call them, right? You don't have those.
Yeah, I've had grandma seizures.
Oh, have you? Okay. See, my dad has seizures, but he did like randomly. He may would have had a grandma seizure, but it was mostly just his eyes. You could tell there was nothing there, right?
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, there was nothing there, and his mouth would go. He looked like he was chewing, and his mind, like it was there. It was his eyes. You could tell.
So
nothing was there.
Check this out. My brother-in-law, right?
Yeah.
They went to Mexico and he like drank some of the water in the shower. Like he let the water go in his mouth.
Yeah.
And he got one of those like fucking bacterias or bugs or some shit, and it went to his brain. And so he has seizures every now and again. And we were at this was like 15 years ago. We were at a what are those places called? Old Country Buffet. And so he had just went up to get his food from the buffet, and he was walking back to the table. And then he just like sat down near these people that we didn't know. And he was holding his plate like sideways, and none of the food was falling off. And he was just staring at the guy at the table like this for like 30 seconds. And the guy was like, what the fuck? And we, it's like Old Country Buffet. So it was a ton of people. So we were like, where the fuck is Johnny? And we had to go find him in the restaurant, just staring at all kinds out of it. But that's the kind of seizures he had. It was just like he would blank.
Yeah.
That's just crazy because you'd be like, hey, yo, what the fuck? And the person is just staring.
Well, I have the kind of seizures like where I'll be standing in McDonald's and I'll just whip out my dick, start jerking it.
That's not a seizure, homie.
Oh.
That's an arrestable offense.
Yeah, that's not
that
good.
puts you on the sex predator list.
Yeah, that's the same as the guy that gets angry on stream and pulls his dick out.
Yeah, that was Mama Pimp telling me she's going to bed. So. Anyway, babies. Yeah, I like to jerk off at McDonald's.
Best spot.
You got to find a new McDonald's every time, don't you?
Now I keep on going back.
Well, people are paid so poorly there, they probably won't even.
They probably just don't care.
Yeah.
They'd be like, just don't get any on the floor, honey.
And
don't pay me enough to call the cops.
Speaking of that, all of a sudden, all these people are like fucking protesting McDonald's and shit and stopping working there. All of a sudden, they got signs saying we'll pay $12 an hour, $13 an hour. I'm like, what?
Wait till the motherfucker hits 15, and then they start coming back in. Yes, fit and curvy. I'm in the front area, the entertainment area of my basement, instead of the back weed growing area, because it's cold as fuck back there. Because that's where the air.
Tell the truth. The white woman finally let you out of the basement.
Party. I'm still in the basement. I'm just in the front of the basement.
Yeah.
You see these low ass ceilings right here? I can touch those. I can't even do VR down there. Fucking. You go climbing some shit, start punching the ceilings. It's not fun. Not fun at all.
Not fun at all. Not fun at all, baby. Real quick, want to thank John Vega for the $35 tip. We appreciate it. The goal is $200 tonight. So, appreciate it very much. So, we need about $175 to finish the goal. So, thank you, John Vega. Who's moving their mic?
Not I said the cat. My shit's like this big.
You said 35. It would be 165.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So I can't add, dude. I'm
Look
stupid.
at Shabisky, fucking math nerd.
Yeah.
I really have to
Way
sit and
smarter
think
than this
on
guy.
math. Yeah, well, when it comes to math, he is.
Hell yeah.
Genius.
Fuck math.
Now,
As long as there's somebody else who knows how to do it.
everything else, no.
Don't lie.
But math, yes. And mine's like got a lot to do with my fucking memory, dude. I can't remember shit.
I can, but I just got to study it for a long ass time.
Yeah.
And that sucks. And then if I don't keep studying it, I'll forget it. But
yeah, Galen, he's fucking silly as hell with that statement. Galen's full of shit tonight. Anyways, Shabisky, move the conversation. And since you've been moving the conversation along tonight, moving on, give us something to talk about right now.
come on, you know how the song goes.
Do you have Pokemon cards, Midwest?
Fuck no.
Oh, shit.
My kid has Pokemon cards, but
Well, go get your kid. I want to hang
no,
out.
hold on. Nope. Yeah, you should probably just leave that one be. Anyway, he's not want to hang out with a kid. No,
Like, doesn't do like a Pokemon Let's Play.
I can understand the Pokemon card game because it's all about your imagination. But what I don't understand is the Pokemon video game. Because it's literally, you just tell a monster to do something, it moves forward 2 inches, and then it goes attacked. And then it moves back 2 inches, and then nothing dies, only faints. Shit only faints. Like, what the fuck? I want to kill something. These things got electricity coming out of his asshole, and you can't kill anything? Come on, man.
Awesome. Mickey Richards gave $3. Thank you, Mickey.
He wants to skin a Pikachu. God damn
That's
it.
what I'm saying. I want some fucking. I want fucking. What's that shit called? Bulbasaur. I want Bulbasaur fucking elbow pads from the back part of his skin.
In his basement, there'll be a trophy room of Pokemon heads mounted.
Oh yeah. Give me a Pikachu skin coat. I'm fucking Cruella de Vil.
I know, like in the first Pokemon game, there was like a section, like a safari, where you had to throw rocks at the Pokemon because you didn't have any Pokemon that could fight.
You had to throw rocks at him? Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's fucking animal cruelty. Like Ash Ketchum's first clue that he was going to be a serial killer was he started burning up Pikachus, throwing rocks at war turtles.
I just don't know what to say about this conversation.
Hey, look, man, I'm trying to make Pokemon interesting, all right?
It's not
Pokemon is interesting just in itself. It's great.
No,
right?
You need to make a Pokemon game where all the Pokemon rebel. And they
Why does
overthrow
he
all
say
the humans.
Pokemon like that? Pokemon.
What are you supposed
He
to say?
says
Pokemon.
everything weird.
Pokemon.
You say things weird, John.
I don't
Pokemon.
notice the Pokemon.
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 I think you're supposed to say Chim Pokemon.
Chin Pokemon.
I don't hear it. To me, it sounds like I'm just saying Pokemon.
You are saying Pokemon.
God,
Make
that
me
was
sound very feminine.
Okay, you do. Anyway, Shabisky, say Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Okay, now you say it.
Pokemon.
See, it's so different for some reason. Just the way it's
You say
delivered.
things weird, Gene.
I
Say
don't notice
butt
it.
sex.
Butt sex.
Why didn't you say
Hilarious.
Say masturbation.
Masturbation.
What won't you say?
Why did you take a deep breath and you went, masturbation?
Cause you can't just say that word. You got to prepare mentally for that
Yeah.
shit.
How many times a day do you masturbate, John?
I probably masturbate like once a month.
Once a month?
We've gone over this before.
Yeah.
Dude, when I was married, I was married, had live-in pussy, and I still masturbate like 3-4 times a week.
wow.
Once a month. It's crazy.
Dude, you ain't like in the shower and soaping it up and you hit that thing the right way and you're like, oh, fuck. You don't do that, John?
How's it go?
Pimp's
Usually-
throwing dice in this
You
motherfucker.
soap it up and here you go. Da, 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 da.
Usually that happens like near the end of the month.
When you have your period. I'm just fucking around.
Yeah, it's like his period.
It's
I
like
think
at
I've
the
made
end of
that
the month,
joke before.
you get all irritated and shit, like, oh, what's wrong with you? I just gotta fucking jerk off, dude. I'll be back.
Usually by the end of the month, it feels all tense and stuff. So that's usually where
You got to release.
Yeah, got to get rid of all that tension.
So basically, John, you take all the fun out of masturbation, really.
Shit, but by the end of the month, it's probably just like this. It'd be like,
It's just something you have to do for you, right? It's for you. It's just something you got to do to release it. You don't do it just to have a good time, like sitting around bored. Or fuck, I'll just jerk off.
it's like it's Sunday.
Yeah,
I wonder what a Bella Danger is doing.
Oh, just be like Pimp. Just, you be at McDonald's randomly eating a burger and then you just fucking whip your dick out, start fucking jacking that shit.
Hell yeah, go
Wait,
to
you're not fucking the burger, right?
I just don't see
That's
it with, like,
KFC.
other-
That's KFC. You do.
The
You don't
double
say-
down.
Wait, what you gonna say, John?
So, like I don't see what people's fascination is with like sex. It's like you
Because it
just-
fucking feels good.
Yeah, all the
Alright.
nerve endings in your penis. Sing a happy song when they're rubbed the right way.
They sing a happy song. Oh, like your dick is just
Dude,
like.
Dude, I don't give a shit if you gay, straight, bisexual, whatever. Sex is amazing, John.
Now you know
I
what
mean-
though. Hold on, you got to remember. Not saying that John is, but there's every sex comes in the fucking spectrum, and you got everything from fucking sex maniacs, nymphos, all the way down to asexual.
Well, that's what he claims to be. Asexual.
yeah.
And I'm
Okay.
gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you. I know it's a real thing. I just can't understand it.
I can, because it's just people are wired different. Like me,
Fuck
okay,
those
hold on.
wires.
Look, so I have bipolar disorder, right? And
You're a gay bear?
that comes with I don't know what that means.
Bisexual polar bear?
Oh, actually, I do go by bipolar bear in a few video game. Anyway, so with that comes hypersexuality, and so it's like when you're in the throes of it, that's all you can think about. That's all you can think about. That's all you fucking want. You don't give a fuck about anything else. So I can understand being the exact opposite of that because everybody's wired differently.
Well, they need to rewire them fucking selves.
You just gotta think about right after you finish, like how you feel right then. Like I do not want to see any women, naked or otherwise, because I'm done. That's how he
If
feels
I
all the
was
time.
wired like John Morgan, I'd be ripping shit out and reconnecting things.
That's funny. I can't deal
It
with it.
seems like a waste of time. I'm
You're
it's not
wasting
wasting
my
time.
time doing
John,
other stuff.
Man, you
John.
only need like 15, 20 minutes. You ain't making a porno when you
No,
need 8 hours.
no, especially when you get our age, man. People are like, oh, fuck for 2 hours. Fuck you.
No, well, look, here's the thing. When I was in my 20s and like early
Yeah.
30s, I would be like all the way overnight. I didn't give a shit. It was like easy. But
Yeah.
now I got shit to do, right? Like
I
I'm
got
busy.
naps and sandwiches to
I'm
take
busy.
care of.
He says you got sandwiches to take care of.
Yeah,
You talk to him first, like, hey,
I tell you what, though, I will tell you something that happened to me one time. After sex, I always get hungry, right? So me and my girl had sex, and I go to the refrigerator. I look at it, there was really nothing in there, and I seen some watermelon, right? Over here. So I took a slice of watermelon, and then things that make it go, She was naked in the bed, so I'm gonna go back in there. She's just watermelon to have sex. And she had like really long hair, and so she was like a Pentecostal girl. So I fucking just broke watermelon all over her, and it was disgusting. What we did, it was not good. But anyways, her hair was all matted and shit. And the next day, she had to run across the house, and her family was like, "What's going on?" I'm like, "I fucked your daughter with some watermelon."
so wait, hold on. Billy, you don't know who a Bella Danger is, really?
Well, who's Billy?
Okay, here. What
Billy Boy Blue.
use? Yeah, what other name could I use that everybody would know? Jenna Jameson, but that's kind of lame because I've never even watched a porn with that woman in it.
I never got what's so crazy about Jennifer. At one time, she was the most downloaded chick on the internet.
Yeah, there was nothing special about her. Is that she was just really good at marketing herself.
She was an average.
She didn't have like a super vagina or some shit like that.
She was a very attractive young lady. Don't get me wrong, she was attractive, but she was kind of like, but she was, it was kind of like the average attractiveness. It wasn't like it's so goddamn amazing.
Oh, okay. All right. I got you, Billy. I thought the way you spelled it, I thought you thought I was saying somebody's name, like an A. Bella Danger. Lawyer.
I don't know who this is.
What'd you say?
I don't know who this is.
A. Bella Danger? She's a porn star.
Oh.
Yeah. The first thing that I ever masturbated to was Soul Train.
So that's what he was doing. That's what you did when you finished. He was like, so.
I mean, yeah. I was young. We were poor. We didn't have goddamn internet stuff back then. I didn't have no magazines or nothing, so I watched those girls shake their asses on Soul Train, and yeah.
See, you got to be lucky like me to have the kind of inattentive and kind of absent-minded parent that would leave a porno tape under a couch pillow where an 8-year-old could get to it.
Oh.
Gotta learn about sex real early, way sooner than you should. So, yeah, that'll fuck you up for a little bit.
Yes. My dad was not good at hiding his porn collection, or I was fucking good at finding it. One of the two.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, kids of my generation where they grew up with the internet and their parents did not grow up with the internet. You just went on the internet.
Oh yeah. See, you guys got it. Y'all got it made. See, y'all can go online right now and just type in any combination of words, of body parts, of all kinds of fucking fetishes and shit. When we were kids, you just had to fucking stumble upon some shit and you took what you got. And you better hope that shit wasn't all blurry or fucking had the little static thing because the VHS was worn out from your dad beating it every night. It's fucking crazy.
I did find a VHS. I did find a VHS tape one time when my uncle had when my mom's younger brothers, and I fucking used that son of a bitch for years.
Till the tape popped?
Till it fucking just wore out.
Like, this is not coming out of the VCR anymore.
I been having my finger run that goddamn wheel back and shit, trying to get the tape in and shit.
Yeah.
You never had those struggles, did you, John? We had to have like a cassette tape, take a pencil and stick in that motherfucker and roll it.
Struggles. Hey, look, when you have to watch a movie and then you have to rewind it all the way back, or the fucking the video
cost you extra.
Will charge you for fucking making you rewind it back.
Yeah, please be kind. Please rewind.
Hell yeah, Blockbuster Video. Yeah, man. It's funny. That's why I say this all the time. I literally say this all the time. I love living in the future because the shit people really that didn't live in the 80s have no idea how basic shit used to be. All right, you ever seen somebody take some string, tie it up to make a circle, and then put their fingers through it and start making fucking stuff with it, like a broom or like a little piggy and shit like that? That's how bored we used to be back in the 80s. We used to make shit with strings and fucking and play Foursquare with the basketball. It was horrible. But
they didn't have Game Boys.
Nah, they didn't have any of that shit. We didn't even have a regular phone sometimes. Her phone, my mom used to, she put in a fucking payphone, and you had to put a quarter in it, and you would only get like 3 minutes on the phone because we ran the bill up to like $500 in 1 month doing the party line shit. It's good times. The fucking 80s and 90s, man. Can't get that shit anymore.
Nah, I blame Shabisky.
What'd I do?
Shabisky,
you blame me for technology advancing? Then okay, cool. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, come on.
What do you think about
Thank you.
People who hate all new technology, like Luddites, and they just like, technology was at its peak when I was a kid, and all the new technology sucks because it's new.
That. No, you tell those people. You know what I tell those people? How come you don't churn your own fucking butter? Huh?
Yeah.
Because it's easy. You know what I'm saying? To go grab a butter from the store. How come you're
But
not growing all your own vegetables?
I will say this: if you check your homemade churned butter, it tastes better.
I'm sure it does, but we take the trappings of modern day life for granted. But that's all technology. When you get in your car and you don't have to ride a fucking horse down the street, that's technology, man. What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I mean, even with a horse and carriage, it's like people and throughout most of human history didn't have access to that kind of technology.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So, like, why are you drawing the line at fucking tablets or whatever the fuck? Wherever somebody says, I can't use this anymore. And, like, there's some people that get it. Like, my mother-in-law, she's got it a little bit, but once it gets to the point where you have to start pressing too many buttons or programming something, then it's like, boop, hey, can you come do this? Because she's not wired for that shit.
Now it's not a correct way to feel, but I think a lot of it is fear that we are getting too advanced, and eventually it'll be bad and controlled by machines and all that shit.
Somebody needs to stop watching iRobot. That's what.
Yeah.
That shit ain't happening.
You need to engineer the brain so everyone has
go ahead.
Yeah, everyone will have an IQ of 1,500. So that way we can teach ourselves everything if we want to. But robots are just
hell no. You know how many evil geniuses we would have running around at that point?
What gets me is how stupid people are. Like the motherfuckers who believe that the vaccine are actual chips in your arm.
While they run around with the fucking phone that has a chip in it.
Yeah, but then they got these motherfuckers on TikTok and Twitter and YouTube that are making these videos and they're putting what they say is magnets on the arm and it sticks because there's a chip in your arm.
People are dumb.
It's just so stupid. And somebody told me, because I made a comment on one of the videos I was saying, and somebody said, well, go do it then. And if you're just scared, I'm not going in like a fucking moron.
Go do what?
Put a magnet on my arm.
What would that do? I'll put a magnet on my arm. I don't give a fuck.
If you got the vaccine, it's
gonna suck the vaccine out of you.
No, it's gonna stick. Their theory is it's gonna stick to your arm because there's microchips in your arm.
Oh, well, that's the dumbest thing I've heard in a long time.
Yeah.
You can get the most powerful magnet you can find and put it up to your skin, and nothing will happen. You can even get one of those stupid U-shaped magnets.
There's a bit of just got to ask John something here. John, is silicon magnetic? Does it react to magnets? Because I don't think it does it? Sand? Silicon? It's not no.
Mm-mm.
I don't
John,
believe it is.
He's talking to you, John Morgan.
No, I don't believe it's metal.
What's wrong with you, Gene? Are you stoned?
Hey, don't rush
Well,
him.
I'm coming on our show and getting stoned, Gene.
I'm falling asleep.
Okay? This is a serious show.
With your eye, you sleep with your eyes open? That's crazy. Like Peter Griffin.
Thank you, John.
I'm probably going to go to bed after the stream.
John Vega just sent another 20. Thank you, John Vega.
What a cutie pie.
That's the better John. John Vega is the better John.
It's true.
No,
it's
Lou
true.
Vega is wait, that's a different guy. Hold on. Totally different thing. Never mind.
Don't rush John on his answer. He had to search through terabytes and terabytes of information to find the answer. He's just making sure himself.
No, I mean, it's
big brain.
It's not a metal. It's a
I don't think it
metalloid
is.
or whatever. So they have some properties of metals, but they don't have all of the properties that something needs to be classified as metal. So I don't believe that it reacts the same way to magnets. But even non-metals react to some extent to magnets because everything's bound by the electromagnetic force or electromagnetism. So all forms of matter have some interaction with it.
Fair enough.
Because you have the
Hey John, fuck you.
So what you're saying? If I get a strong enough magnet and strap it to my leg, it'll just take my penis and just pull it downward. Is that what you're saying?
You have metals in your body, like there's iron
So
and calcium and.
Wait a minute, I got a question. Why is when Midwest just said his penis, Shabisky started biting his lip?
Because you know how that is.
I'm sorry. I can't help it. Midwest is
Wiener.
beautiful. You're so beautiful. I mean, nothing. Yeah, nothing.
He
Wow.
said,
Wow, Shab.
Yeah. What were we talking about? Pokemon?
Yeah.
where
On
the
the
fuck is
Pokemon
my
again.
watch? Oh, here it is.
Yeah, I see. Gene, I just saw a video where somebody was taking a magnet, and they were using mice as a test, and it actually like they would push away from the magnet, because it was a really strong magnet. You get it strong enough. Whatever, Gene. Fuck you. Okay.
What? I'm listening.
What do they say? Fucking magnets. How do they work?
It
Yeah.
doesn't look like you're listening. You say you're dead.
What?
Like,
Yeah, you gotta have
oh,
interest.
Doesn't look like you're listening.
He was trying to get you involved, John Morgan. You didn't say shit.
Fucking
Well,
piece of shit.
What is it, Shab?
And why
I
did
was
you
talking
ask?
about them doing a test where they use a mouse, and I would have thought you would have seen that test
No, I haven't
done.
seen it.
because John's obviously seen every scientific bit of footage out there during.
Well,
and
he
every
was talking
scientific
about that. He was talking about how whatever. Fuck you, John. Kick him off this.
What?
Fuck this guy.
John, why
test.
the fuck did you ask me to be on the show if you're gonna act like this, John?
Oh, fucking hell!
Well, I didn't think I was gonna like start crashing so
can't.
early.
Go
Usually
run
it's
on the
around.
treadmill. Go run on the treadmill.
It's around 2 a.m. where I start to crash. Now it's like 12 o'clock, so I'm crashing a bit earlier than I usually do.
It's 11:46, John.
Yeah,
It's
11:40.
10:46 where I am. Ah.
No, it's only 2:00 in the afternoon. What's going on, everybody? Stop. Just
It's 2 o'clock.
You're all weird. Fucking
I
weirdos.
think John Morgan's high is what I think.
Yeah, and that's funny when it's up. It's weird when you deal with people. Where are you, Red Eye, in the world? Like,
I'm on the east coast of Australia.
nice. I see. I play virtual reality gaming with a guy that's in like England or something like that, or somewhere in that area. So whenever it's like 11 o'clock in the morning, dude's getting ready to go to dinner, and we start gaming and shit. It's weird. It's very weird to talk to people from a different country when the time zone is so far away.
Yeah, I had to get up this morning at 6:30 to do low energy video show. That was good fun. And like what I used to 1 o'clock in the morning to do the morning wood for me. So it was a real morning wood for me at 1 a.m.
Yeah.
So we made $63 so far of the $200 goal. Yeah, and by the way, I'm gonna read this tip too. We got one from Billy Boy Blue. He said he gave $5 to someone and said consider tipping. I considered it and decided to tip. Well, there you go.
Whoa.
The fuck was that?
It's weed.
Whoa.
Homegrown.
Holy
Oh
shit.
my.
I wasn't even looking. I just heard a noise go. Woo.
I do know that, like with silicon, regarding like whether it reacts to magnets, I know it's a semiconductor because it's a metalloid, so it has some of the properties of metal. So that's why it's used in electronics, like in like your motherboard and RAM and other computer chips.
Hey, don't come on motherboard.
Because it will act as a transistor in some scenarios, but it will act as an insulator in others. So it probably does react to magnets under certain circumstances in the same way it acts as a transistor or an insulator in certain circumstances. But metals exclusively act as transistors.
I think you're a bastard, John.
Yeah.
It's true.
True.
Well, I think you answered the question.
I don't think you answered shit.
Wait,
At
what
the meetup,
question?
me and Gene are gonna fight Pimp, and I'm gonna kick his ass.
I think John will beat you to death.
No.
I reckon John Morgan could take you, Shabby.
What?
People
Take you.
think
Stop
that I'm
it.
a geek, and I am.
This is
I
a
am a
joke.
giant. I am a giant geek, but I think a lot of people underestimate how big I am because they picture the scrawny
Oh
little
my
nerdy
God.
dude.
He thinks he's some big,
How
tough
tall are you?
guy.
Well, I'm like 6'1". And,
Okay, that's about a little over average height.
yeah, and I'm.
Well,
Yeah,
average
he
is
thinks-
5'7", so that's a good
He
bit
thinks
over
he's
average.
giant, though. He's like, what would people?
Well, I don't think I'm
underestimate me?
super giant, but
I killed you, little man.
I
He
got
thinks
like
when
a
he's
douche
walking down the street, it's like,
Yeah.
oh, Gene's coming.
Well, people make comments like, "Oh, I think John's the kind of kid that they shoved in lockers, like in high school," and it's like,
I didn't say that.
Nah,
I was
you
like
just shove
saying
the
that
kids
I
in a
will
locker.
shove you in a locker at the meetup. Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that you're. I never said
Dude,
that.
Well, my question is, why is there lockers
shit.
at the meetup?
Fight. Shabisky brought lockers to shove
I'm gonna
people.
bring a.
You'll see him at 6 a.m, dragging a locker. What are you doing? Don't
I gotta
worry
put
about
Gene in this locker.
I think John could fucking Goldberg spear Shabby through that brick wall behind Shab right there. Just
Uh-oh.
fucking.
I smell
Put
an
him straight
MMA
through it.
fight.
Oh,
Y'all ever heard of Street Beefs YouTube channel?
Yeah.
You should go on Street Beefs. Then that guy be like, protect your. What does he say? Protect your privacy, private internet protection. He's got like a real weird. His voice is kind of gruff. But they'll let anybody who got beef, they'll put the gloves on you, and as soon as somebody gets knocked, like as soon as there's blood, or if you get like knocked out, it's over. Which is obvious.
Well, it's gonna be right off the bat. I'm gonna hit him, and blood's gonna go.
Well, if you have
everywhere.
a bat, of course you're gonna win.
No.
He said right
I don't
off
need
the
a
bat.
bat.
Right
I
off the
don't
bat.
need a bat to beat up Robo Gene. He's nothing.
I think what Shab and I need to do on the meetup is we need to have like a series of different competitions. We need to arm wrestle. We need
for the
to.
love of God, do not arm wrestle. That shit will end up with a possible.
I'm gonna break your
you can
freaking Robo.
That's
arm.
what I'm saying. Your Robo arm. You can Google right now. Broken. What is it? Arm wrestling injury compilation. You probably get like a 15-minute video of just nothing but snapped forearms and dislocated elbows and shit.
Delicious.
It's a bad look. So it'll probably be your arm, Shabisky. So I feel bad.
Yeah.
No.
Your arm looks
Shab
way
and I,
thinner.
we're gonna have a foot race. We're gonna
Your cat looks like he's on heroin.
play 1v1 in basketball.
Oh, that's that I'm down for.
Yeah, I'll beat him in a skee ball and bowling, and we need to
Bowling
go to.
too. I'll bowl somebody.
Yeah.
Dude, I stopped bowling for the whole year, like because of the pandemic and shit. And so the bowling alley near me just opened back up and all of that. I went and bowled at 200 the first time. Fuck yeah.
You're excited about that, ain't you?
Hell yeah, dude. It's like a triple double.
Oh, by the way, today, technically, I am fully vaccinated. It's been 2 weeks. Been 2 weeks this month. Second shot, so I can go outside and cough on people.
Dude, you get the shit beat out of you by some lady with a cane. They had 2 stores near me that had a mask optional policy. And we went to a Kohl's and a Mariano's, which is like a grocery store. And both of them were like, yeah, if you're vaccinated and you don't want to wear a mask, the CDC was like, do it. So I was like, fuck, why not? People look at you. It's really weird though, because people are looking at you. And I have my vaccination card in my wallet if it became an issue. Honestly, if it became an issue, I would just put my mask back on because I don't want to be a dick. But if somebody wanted to really fight me about it, but look, man, it's been more than 2 weeks. I got both vaccinations.
I'm gonna wear my mask 'cause I don't want people to think. I'm gonna wear my mask 'cause I don't want people to think I'm a fucking Republican.
But see, now you never know. You can't even judge anybody by that anymore because masks are starting to go away. So the Republicans are out there and they're just like, woo-hoo. They don't give a fuck. But the rest of us can do it.
There's a hairdresser in Australia now. She's a hairdresser. She's not a virologist or a scientist. And she posts on Facebook 2 days ago, if you've had the coronavirus vaccine, you're banned from coming to my salon. And she starts going on about, we don't know if the protein spikes are going to interact. And she starts talking all this science shit. And she's getting it fucking horribly wrong. Right?
She gets stabbed by a protein spike.
Here's what's happened. Someone at a national news agency has published a story about her and named her and her fucking salon. So I just instantly copy and paste Facebook and go and look at the comments. And Facebook had to lock her page down because she got 300 fucking thumbs down as a business review. And everyone was just saying, hairdressers are not virologists. Hairdressers are not doctors. This lady is an idiot. It's just like, and you had to scroll down like 3 years worth of, there's comments made It was just like hundreds of comments made within the last 15 minutes because the story just went live.
They yelled bomber.
And then 3 years later, it's like, great haircut, thank you. The rest of them were like, die in a fire, you fucking cunt. It's like, oh shit. But a national fucking government, it was the ABC in Australia, and the government funds it. They fucking named and shamed her on their website. Like, photo of the name of the business, and it was just like, oh shit, you're going to get nailed.
So basically, you're saying fuck you, John Morgan, right?
Fuck you, Gene.
Wow, I wasn't going in that
What's wrong
direction.
with
If you say so.
Wake up
like,
over there,
weird
Gene.
turn.
We're doing a show.
John,
Showing
wait
something.
a minute. Today I was sitting here and I got a question on Discord. I was like, "Can I be on the show tonight?" I'm like, "Yeah, come on." And then he sits there and does nothing. I'm like, "Yeah."
I
Do
don't know,
something,
I'm just gonna
Gene.
feel like this. I'm feeling all out of it.
You can't predict the future. What the fuck?
Yeah.
This guy over here,
Hey, John, I can't even fucking walk. I feel like shit when I'm talking.
he ain't gonna look at you.
Should have
Run
asked
on
me.
your
I'm in
treadmill,
your
Gene.
future.
Do something.
I knew this was going to happen because I'm in your future, remember? No one
John,
asked me.
oh, I got it right here, right now. I want you, John, take off your shirt.
Take it off.
Stop sexually objectifying John Morgan.
I have issues
I'm
with
gonna-
my skin. I
So,
don't know.
here's the deal. From now on, I'm not going to be sexually talking to women. All I'm going to do is fucking just, I'm going to sexually harass all my men guests.
Especially
Oh, damn.
John Morgan.
Yeah, every man guest I'm going to like.
Oh, he really
rape.
likes it. He's
I'm
like,
gonna
especially
I'm
me.
gonna mentally rape the fuck out of every man that comes on this show. From now
Oh,
on.
shit.
I'm gonna
Luckily-
me too pimp,
That's
and
gross.
I'm gonna go on Twitter and complain about how pimp's anti-asexual or an asexual phobe.
Cancel
Mhm.
culture. That's
Mm.
cancel pimp.
Damn.
Yeah.
Can
I've
you
been
cancel me as well?
I've been canceled so many motherfucking times. It's so funny. They cancel me every other day now.
Can someone cancel me?
Canceled. You're canceled.
All right.
I'm canceling you right
Oh,
now.
shit.
Hashtag cancel red eye.
All the content on my channel's gone that I never made in the first place. Fuck.
Dude, I swear to God, doesn't
Can't-
that? We we did a Jeff Holiday stream, right? And then the next day, YouTube was having all those issues. It shut down and stuff. And it wouldn't let people upload. And I was trying to like create a stream, and it wouldn't let me. And I was like, "Oh my God, I got banned again." I was thinking I got banned. Fuck. But it wouldn't. Yeah. I hadn't been banned in a while. That's good. I went all last year without getting banned. Believe it the fuck, man. Ain't that crazy?
Yeah,
Or did I go? Did I go all last year without getting banned?
I think you did.
I think I did. I
I don't
think
even know what you did.
You shut the fuck up, you little bitch.
Like, has TJ Kirk ever been banned from YouTube?
Yes.
Probably.
Yes.
Most likely.
No, yes. Most people that's got any kind of attention got in trouble at one point. I got a lot of trouble in the past. Like when YouTube first started all this weird shit that they're doing, they started going back looking at old videos. I got suspended. I did get suspended last year for a month or 3 weeks, I think, for that. Remember at the beginning of 2020, because of video I did in 2016.
Yeah.
Shit, I got videos that go back to 2011, but they're all about religion. So until a Christian takes over, fucking, I'm straight.
People are weird though. People are fucking weird. And not to talk about Shani again, because I really don't want to talk about her. But that's like a while back when she said that I created the Pimpmunk Pimpisha character about her. And dude, I created the Pimpisha character in 2013. You can go back and look at 2013 videos where I was doing Pimpisha.
Yeah, but Shani lies about every single thing. Like, she's one of those people. She said in one video today, she said at first that she'd been cooking something since she was a kid. And then, like, 5 minutes later, her mom taught her how to do it.
Yeah, well, I wasn't really trying to get on. But I hate when people, and this isn't even about Shani, it's about a bunch of people, like anything that happens, it's got to be about them.
Yeah. Oh, those people.
If Shabby, like, let's say I was that type of person and somebody came in here and insulted Shabby, and then I'd be like, but this happened to me. Well, it wasn't about me at the fucking moment.
Turn it around on you.
I hate when people do that kind of shit. I fucking hate it.
I think it's hilarious that when Pimp puts a wig and drag on, Shanny sees herself.
Yeah, when you can look at Ben in the fridge and see herself.
Well, that's because I don't know how that's possible. Because
Ben in the fridge and her look a lot alike.
No, I'm talking about looking like you because she probably weighs a lot more than you do.
Well, and she probably does. So does Billy, that fat motherfucker.
You know who I don't like? People who, you said you don't like people who,
get it out, you fucking stoner motherfucker.
I'm asking you, what did you say? You don't like people who.
Well, you were listening.
No, I was, but I forgot.
You goddamn piehead.
Yeah, that's how it is.
I said I don't like when people make everything about them.
I got you. Yeah, so I don't like one-uppers. One-uppers.
Oh, one-upper, yeah. Whatever you did, I can do it better, or done it better, or got it better. Yeah, I hate those motherfuckers too. Shabisky's a one-upper. Shabisky's a one-upper.
Yeah, but I do it better than any of you.
Yeah, I'm the best at one-upping. So, there.
I'm the greatest. It was an accident.
It's true. I'm the greatest. It's true.
It's true. Okay, by the way, since Mr. Greatest, what are we doing the second hour?
We eat a man.
That's right, we eat a man. That's when I tell you to give us money, and you do so. In the description below, Shabisky has a Patreon. Please become a patron. Shabisky does all kind of cool shit, fun shit, and I think you'll enjoy it. We also have a wood Patreon. When we get that to $300 a month, we'll be doing a private show every week, and I guarantee you, it's the best shit you've ever seen in a Pimpmunk private show. Guarantee you that. And I also have a Streamlab. No, is it Streamlab? Yeah, Streamlabs and direct link to PayPal in the description below. We got a $200 goal. We've made $65 so far. So please help us out with what we need to finish the goal. I would appreciate it highly and need it for the weekend. Also, if I make the goal, I guarantee I will do like a random stream tomorrow night at some point. So if I make the goal, that's all I can offer. That's all I got. And also, I will make love to John Morgan's anus.
And I have my own show that I do with Shabisky.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about, Gene?
We don't do you in the second hour, John. You're not a part of the second hour fucking bit, John.
Oh, he was going to tell you about the Kittens and Carnage podcast.
John does have a podcast that nobody gives a fuck about it. You can go watch if you want to. I say no watch.
And Pimp's actually come on a couple times.
And I hated it.
Yeah. But it's usually Shab, Dirt, and I, and then in most scenarios, Missy and Two Guns show up. And we have been having guests on recently.
Nobody cares, John.
Yeah.
Oh.
No. Seriously, go check that out, John. But it's called the Who Gives a Fuck podcast.
It's called Kittens and Carnage.
Pedestrian. Yeah. And Red Eye came up with a good title for one of the segments, Kittens and Carnage. Because people said that the videos I choose are depressing because they're a bunch of like videos on like war and foreign affairs. So one of the things I did is medicine.
The night I went on your show, after I left, I had to take some fucking Xanax. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, but one of the things I do for medicine is like I'll have like a clip of like a kitten after like 30 minutes of like covering the drug wars in the Philippines or some like human rights violations in like Central Africa or whatever. So, and Miss Parker was on, and she said that that's a good formula.
Who gives a fuck what Miss Parker said? That motherfucker stays high all the time.
So, I got to represent for the always high people.
And you make no sense either, motherfucker. You couldn't even think of something I said 5 seconds before after I said it.
It escaped me for a moment, but I got it back. So, how about
I don't even think you know what you're saying right now. Saying you laugh about it after I just insulted you. That's how fucking high you are.
That's because I find it fun. I know how sharp I am, so I find it funny.
Here's the thing about fucking potheads. It's like most people perceive us to be useless fucking idiots, but here's the thing. All of us, every single pothead on the planet becomes an instant engineering expert. It's like, what are we going to smoke this weed with? It's like, fuck. It's like you will construct some of the most fucking awesome things you'll ever see. It's like that hold fucking hundreds and hundreds of pounds of pressure, That's like, that is the most glorious bong
I
I've
want
ever
to talk
seen.
about. Since we're talking about weed, I do want to talk about two things. First of all, I would be doing the same thing if it wasn't for my health issues. I would be doing the weed too. However, Mississippi, in the last election, we passed medical marijuana, right?
Woohoo!
Well, yeah. Whoa! Don't go woohoo so far, because guess what just happened? Our Mississippi Supreme Court reversed that vote.
Mississippi's a shithole.
And said,
Who challenged it?
Who do you think? It's
Yeah,
the good old boy system, the fucking church people and all that shit.
Fuck.
and-
They understand what
and-
money is.
Pearl clutchers. That's what.
Yeah,
it was.
and so they just flipped the vote, said it doesn't matter what the people want, you can't have it.
I love when they do that. They're like, "Hey, what do you guys want to eat? What is it? Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut, Pizza Hut. All right, so we're going to Wendy's. Fuck you guys."
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Exactly.
It's hilarious.
Was it done at the state level?
Yeah.
Was that done?
Yeah, it's
All
on
right,
the state
so
level.
they can do a federal appeal and go to the federal court. So they're trying to fucking steamroll.
Well,
the
yeah,
law and
but
the
it's not
will of the
federally
people.
legal here. It's not federally legal though.
One, it's not federally legal, and two, the Supreme Court is very conservative right now.
Yeah.
And
So
they're
there's
probably
nothing we
like-
can do about it. There's nothing
The
we can do
war,
about
the
it.
war on drugs is still alive in America, even though we have Biden as president. Because he's not like a liberal or anything like that. People paint him like he is one, but he's not. He couldn't give a shit about who smokes weed or who gets in trouble for that shit.
All you got to do is go and show them fucking taxation that Colorado have pulled in since they fucking started doing it, and how it's this never-ending spike that climbs towards the fucking sky.
But Jesus don't care about that red eye.
No, listen, you can make change. I spoke, right? Where I live, the town I live in, they voted the fucking panel of people, whatever they call that panel of people in the government. So they had to vote on that shit, and they took public comments before they voted. And so I did a bunch of research about like different towns in like California and Colorado that were doing really well. And I got all this research up, and I went out there and I spoke for like 5 minutes. And when I was done, they voted, they passed it. And one of the trustees came up to me and was like, thanks for bringing all that information up, because I wasn't really aware of all that stuff in all those other towns and everything. So if it wasn't for people like me and a few other people, my town wouldn't have like legal weed. And I'm super grateful for that shit. And people think that they can't make any change, but I think if everybody had the mentality like, yes, I can change shit, people could actually change shit real quick.
Yeah, and you speak in a conservative's language. You show them fucking profit margins, and you show them the amount of tax that's been brought into Colorado and everywhere else in the world that's done the legalization, how the money that goes to police can be redirected to more important things.
Like marijuana.
It's just a net benefit.
See, it was only passed for it was only medical that passed too. So
that's even worse.
That's even worse if they flipped the vote there, because it was for medical reasons.
Sorry, I gotta say this. I can guarantee you this is the fault of, say it with me, old white dudes.
Yup. Well,
No,
I was
it
actually thinking like there's two ways a law can be created. Like one is through like Congress or your state Congress and everything, but the other one is that you can get a petition, and if enough people sign it, it will be put on a ballot, and then if enough people vote for it, then it becomes a law.
Yeah.
Well, our dorky fucking governor was all against it too. So.
How are you gonna veto the fucking will of the people? Don't you understand what government is supposed to be? You're supposed to enact the will of the people, unless those people are trying to harm another section of people.
Well, I do, but honestly, I do believe that as of late, it's proof out there, dude. The conservative party right now, the Republican party right now, doesn't give a fuck about the will of the people right now.
No, they don't.
And look what they did in Georgia. How they, look what they did in Georgia. Look what they're doing in Mississippi. Tate Reeves, our governor, is one of the. Oh God, I hate that motherfucker.
That's why I couldn't live in like Mississippi or Indiana or Tennessee or fucking Texas, because these people, one, you can't even smoke weed. I'm a medical weed patient, so I can go to any state where they have medical, and they'll probably take me because my shit's chronic pain and anxiety. But other than that, if you don't have legal shit, I really don't want to come to your state. Because what does that mean? I instantly become a criminal the moment I cross the border? Fuck that.
Yeah.
I lived like that back in the day. I don't need that fucking grief anymore.
I blame John Morgan.
Drugs are bad because
Drugs are bad, okay?
Yeah, people told us they were bad when we were kids.
No,
exactly.
drugs are bad because Henry Anslinger hated Mexican people and was like, look at them. They smoke that shit and then they work real hard all day to gather fruits and vegetables and also have corporate jobs because they're just fucking like us. But whatever. I'm ranting.
No, I was reading this article about like how like really mundane jobs like working in assembly lines and stuff. Like how do people keep themselves engaged in that? And one of the research found that most of them, or not most of them, but a decent percentage of them were taking amphetamines.
Yep.
What?
Yeah.
No.
That'll help you get through 8 hours of doing the same thing over and over again in the blink of an eye.
I couldn't do it. That shit, because it'll probably feel like the blink of an eye. You'd be like, you get at work and be like, oh shit, the shift's over? Fuck yeah.
So let me ask you a serious question, Midwest. This is probably one of the most in-depth questions you've ever been asked by someone on the internet. Okay?
Oh, but on the internet? Sure.
Okay, it's gun to your head, right? Gun to you, you have to fucking choose.
If you ask me to do some gay shit.
Well, it's going to be some gay shit. How would you fuck John Morgan or Shabisky? You had to. Or everybody you love dies.
First, I'm going to say goodbye. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
Dude, I don't really give a shit. I wouldn't care. Because I'm not looking at you. If I got a gun to my head, if this is that situation like that Robin Williams movie when he made that dude get head from his girlfriend with a knife and shit pointed at him, then I'm gonna just pick somebody. I'm fucking eeny meeny. Who has the best?
Well, I'll give you my answer.
I wouldn't want to consent with this.
Who has the most pain tolerance? That's what I would say. We got a gun to our head. You're gonna consent or die. If that's the scenario, and I gotta bang some dude.
Well, you don't necessarily have to be a gun, yeah, but you just had to. There's no choice. You had to.
That's the only situation where I don't have a choice.
My first initial thought would be to go with John Morgan, but then I got to think, look, this is the only person I can fuck ever, right? So John Morgan's asexual. He's a boring son of a bitch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I forgot about that. I would pick Shabisky then.
Yeah, I pick Shabisky. Shabisky's free.
Shabisky has at least a small chance of enjoying it.
And
Jeep's just gonna make little weird noises.
And from what I hear from Trumpster Bob, it's not blown out quite yet. So
oh yeah. Yeah, I hang out with Trumpster Bob all the time. He's my hero.
Well, this one woman I dated my freshman year in college, she said when she had sex with me, it was like having sex with like a Terminator. Because I was just kind of
Joker.
No. He said he means the robot, a robot.
Yeah,
not the Terminator. He's saying
the Terminator. The Terminator.
She said that I was like really, really emotionless.
Was it like Terminator 2? Your hand, all you see was your hand coming out of the vagina.
Oh my God, dude!
No, he totally went. I have detailed files on human anatomy. I'll cause you great pleasure.
Fuck like the Terminator.
Yeah,
right.
John jumps up right before he has an orgasm. Come with me if you want to live.
Come with me if you want to. That's great.
Jesus.
John, you're a Terminator, my ass.
You're a Terminator, Gene.
But look, check it out. That's almost like the prelude to calling somebody a serial killer. But it only like,
Gene could be one of a serial killer. I see it in
killers in movies. If we're talking about movies, all the serial killers are always like looking in the mirror when they're having sex, and there's the only time they smile is when they're looking at themselves and shit.
Dude, couldn't you imagine that Gene's really secretly a serial killer? Just look at him like he's just always so nonchalant.
Anybody can be a serial killer.
He's like a robot.
I have talked to someone John Morgan had sex with, and they told me he felt like John Wayne Gacy. I'm just gonna say.
Oh my god! Like dismembered the body first. Like,
Well, no, John Wayne Gacy buried all the people underneath his house. Remember?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I'm saying, but he
He was the clown, right? Wasn't he the clown?
Yeah, he was one of the JCs, and he was like a member. That's the thing. He was a member of the church. He did the thing where he did the free clowns for the birthday parties for the kids and shit, and was just piling up bodies. And that's what they do. They hide in plain sight, and they look real moral like, so that nobody ever questions their morality. They like, and they always say on the news, we always thought he was a great guy. He was such a wonderful man. And then it turns out he was boiling people's necks and heads and shit.
Yeah, well, was he a serial killer, or was he just an extreme pickler? And he was just pickling people.
Extreme pickler.
Gene,
one interesting thing about Gacy is that he got arrested for kidnapping a kid. And then he spent like a few months in prison. He had like a 10-year sentence, but he only served like a year for good behavior. And then his wife left him, and he moved to another town and like the same state, and pretty much started all over. Got remarried and went through the hoops of starting his own construction company. And he murdered like 23
people.
Yeah.
By the way, I got Galen putting people on the clock, and I think he puts you on the clock, John Morgan. I'm just saying.
Okay.
What's on the clock? Like, you getting paid?
Oh, you don't know what the clock is?
Nope.
Oh my.
Oh my God! I piss people off. I piss my haters off with the clock. It's the thing that started years ago. It started as a joke one night. People were tipping and whatever, and I said, "Well, I started saying you're on the clock. I mean, you had to tip," and it became its own thing for a long time. I really don't say it much anymore, but yeah, I used to say it a lot. Shabisky's on my cock, though.
Oh damn! Oh pimp!
Again?
Pimpy.
Jesus. Get off that thing.
We're in love, Red Iron. We can't help it.
So Red Eye,
Dick Rider.
Red Eye, same question I asked Midwest. You had to choose Morgan or biscuits.
I'd fucking
He already
both
said.
all night long. I'd fucking both.
He already said
All
me.
night.
This guy's a soulless robot. Red Eye.
We're gonna take turns spit roasting fucking each other. It's just
I don't want to.
Every 10 minutes, it's a big high five, and someone ends up in the middle getting spit roasted.
I don't want him to be anywhere near me when I'm doing that. That'll be nice.
Too bad. You're gonna get yourself some John Morgan up in ya. Hoy.
John Morgan up in you.
Ooey gooey.
Whack it in ya.
No.
John, since your last name is Morgan, have you ever, because I know you've had sex a few times, have you ever jumped up, did the whole Captain Morgan thing?
Where you stand on their chest and put your hands like this?
You really didn't use that and your name is Morgan? God damn, dude. I would have used that a lot.
Yeah, I'd be just walking around dressed as a fucking pirate at this point in my life.
Yeah.
If I had your name, with a parrot on my shoulder that just screamed insanity.
If my last name was Caruso, I'd just stab myself in the eye.
That's a dumb last name.
Yeah, they said that when they had sex with me that I was just kind of cold and just going through the motions. I had this blank expression on my face. So they said that.
God damn.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, that sounds very similar to serial killers.
Yes, he's a serial killer. What do you do with the dead bodies, Gene?
Right,
what do you do with them?
Look, here's the thing.
Killed anyone?
Don't drill into their heads. And
where are the people at?
Because that shit does not turn people into zombies.
I occasionally have urges to kill, but I suppress them and everything, so I haven't killed anyone yet.
Jesus.
I keep my urges in check, Chef.
The fact that you're using the word
yeah, listen, John, about all the times I was mean to you in the past, I'm really, really, really sorry.
Would you like a candy bar?
Sorry, Gene.
I'm so lusciously sorry. Please don't kill me.
Now, I want everybody to know, because it sounded like he was fucking serious. He talked so fucking dry. He was joking. He was joking.
That's the best part, though, because that was a good joke, because it was so unclear if you don't really know.
But that'll be clipped. See, John Morgan's a serial killer.
John Morgan's a serial killer.
Look, he's just looking into the camera, just calmly, expressionless. You just don't know.
It was creepy as hell, dude. It was creepy.
I'm still not sure whether I'm going to die in the next 48 hours or not.
You can do that or the shanty face.
Oh yeah,
She does that into the camera for like an hour straight.
Jesus.
that's fucked up. By the way, guys, we do have a $200 goal. Please consider tipping. It's much needed. I promise you that. And we need I think it's 165 still. We need. Let me see. Yeah, we ain't got no more tips. 165 finishes the goal. Yeah, do it. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, got another tip from Billy Boy Blue. Sent $10. Says Halcyon is one of the finest human beings I've ever had the pleasure on watching on social media. You proved me wrong, chat. I'll fucking prove you wrong. No, I'm joking. Galen is pretty awesome. Oh, Origin just gave $10 as well. Said buy your mother a modest dress. Plus, when can I be on the show again? You can be on the show sometime next week, but dude, that whole modest dress thing about my mom was kind of creepy, bro. Anyways, that was 20, so we need 165. Now we need 145 because we just made 20 of those two tips, and I appreciate you guys for tipping. So please keep tipping and help me get to that goal.
Hey, I just found out. You know who's a piece of shit? Dr. Phil.
No, y'all, Dr. Phil's been a piece of shit for years, bro.
No, but he's such a piece of shit. Like, he's on the Behind the Bastards podcast, and it's a two-parter. That's a big piece of shit. That's like Dr. Oz level piece of shit. Yeah. Fucking Trump level piece of shit. When they take 2 fucking episodes to dig into your past. Woo.
I always felt it was like unethical that like you're putting these people's problems out on the open on like live television.
Oh yeah, I can't watch that.
Well, okay, I always forget her name, but I'm sure Brett I can give it to me real quick. I know. What's the actress's name in The Shining?
Oh fuck.
Shelley Winters or whatever.
She was also in Popeye. It wasn't Shelley.
Yeah,
it wasn't Shelley.
That's Shelley Winters. Shelley something. Shelley Long.
Oh, fucking tipping my tongue.
Shelley Duvall.
Who?
No, it was Shelley. It was Shelley Long.
You said Shelley Duvall, not you said Shelley Winters.
Right, but then I said Shelley Long.
It's Shelley Duvall.
I was fucking jumping around. There's a lot of Shelleys in fucking Hollywood, all right?
Anyway, Shelley Duvall. It was Shelley Duvall. Dr. Phil brought her on the show, and she actually is. She has extreme mental issues now, and he just brought her on, and just the way he asking her questions and the way he had her on the show, it was creepy. It was very, very insensitive, and it just fucking disgusted me with Dr. Phil.
It does have a good bedside manners.
It disgusted me with him. I don't support him in any way because of the way he did that.
Oh, he does. Yeah, I've heard so much shit about this guy so far, and he's not a good guy.
Look. I mean, you can call me an asshole, you can call me a piece of shit, whoever you are out there, that's fine. But I cannot stand when I see people take advantage of people. And like years ago here on YouTube, there was a guy called oh shit, I lost it. What was his name? Damn, Galen. Fuck the British dude. I got it on the tip of my tongue, but I can't fucking say it. Galen knows what I'm talking about because Galen knows the story of lying. Coughlin. Richard the Dick Coughlin.
Richard Coughlin. Yeah, he's a good guy.
No, the fuck he ain't. He's a piece of fucking trash.
Really? I don't know him that well. I just know him from back in the day.
Well, he's trash, dude.
Now, I know he went through the whole thing with like Peaches and the other guy that she was dating. There was like a whole love triangle. That's all I know about him.
No, he is trash, trashy motherfucker. And I'm gonna tell you why he's a trashy motherfucker. There was this big boy, a big fat guy on the internet that he was having back and forth with. This big dude was a very young man, not very in tune with the world or whatever. And Richard Coughlin seen that he could take advantage of this guy. And he had him to make videos where he took his shirt off and danced and had thousands of people making fun of him and just really fucking ruined this young guy's life. And I was actually a big fan of Coughlin, by the way. At this time, this is before I started making videos. the two people I watched constantly was The Amazing Atheist and Richard Kaufman. Well, when I seen that shit, I was like, fuck this dude. And it was one of the reasons I wanted to start making videos.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
Because he was a piece of fucking shit.
What about, how do you feel about Dusty Smith?
Oh, fuck that motherfucker, too.
Now, I know more about him, though.
Well, I know a lot about him.
Dusty Smith, like Cold to Dusty.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you now, fuck him in the motherfucking ear. Hey, motherfucker fucked me out of money and fucked other YouTubers out of money. He's a piece of shit.
I know. It's kind of gone off the deep end. He's really obsessed over TJ and when they were on the Drunken Peasants called him out. So it's like he keeps going back and
I'll never forget Gage. Gage is so goddamn silly. One time, it pissed Dusty off too. Dusty put on Twitter one day, name a funnier internet comedian from Mississippi than me. And Gage went, Pimpmunk.
Oh, you guys are from the same state?
Yeah, we're from the same state. And
but he doesn't live in Mississippi anymore, right?
Yes, he does. He's back
doesn't he run like a rescue or some shit?
Unless he moved again. He lived in Colorado for a while, then he moved back to Mississippi. And don't get me wrong, at one point I liked Dusty. But Dusty did some shit behind the scenes that I ain't going to talk about that really fucking pissed me off. That really annoyed the fuck out of me and did me wrong. And other people too. It was a shitty situation. And fuck him in the ear a bunch.
What about Thunderfoot? I'm just going going through all these
Thunderfoot, I'm kind of like, eh.
I still watch him on a regular basis. All the science videos.
He still makes videos?
Yeah, he does.
Yeah. Well, I watch his videos in the Hyperloop and stuff. He did anti-SJW videos, but I actually watch him more for his science content.
Here's the deal. A lot of these, a lot of these so-called atheist YouTubers back in the day is really assholes.
There were a lot of atheist assholes on the internet. But there were a lot. But I'm glad I wasn't one of them. Because I did my videos that I did back in the day, I think my video that got the most views was 28,000 or 33,000 or some shit like that. Yeah. And all I was doing was there was this group called Passion for Christ movement, and then there was this other guy it was funny because he would talk about abortion a lot, and at the end of every video he would say this shit. He would save the baby. He would say save the babies at the end of every video. It even had a little plastic baby one time. It was very hilarious. But I would just listen to what they say, and then I would read the Bible and say, well, this doesn't make sense compared to this. How do you guys square that? And then they stopped responding to me after my third video.
And
go ahead. What about Matt Dillahunty?
Oh, I don't like that motherfucker, John.
Mr. Repsion. What about him, that guy?
Really?
What about Dave Silver?
Since John wants to bring these names up, what about you're on the clock, John? You got to fucking tip me.
I tipped you yesterday.
I don't give a fuck!
He doesn't care. Okay? Don't make him... We're gonna be doing a meetup soon, okay? We'll put his underwear in your face.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna be doing a lot of meetups pretty soon. I'm gonna be going in areas, and I'm gonna be hooking up with other content creators, and we'll be doing lives. We're gonna get venues and stuff, and we're gonna do some real shit. I'm excited about being able to get back out there and doing some, trips. I want to do a trip, maybe pretty soon to New Orleans. Because I got some good friends out there. I got Galen that lives out there. Love to go have some lunch and just chill with Galen and, just hang out. And then I want to go to some jazz bars and shit. And I got Monty I want to hang out with out there. He's going to take me around to a few good jazz bars and blues bars and stuff. And so I'm going to go out there and hang. And also, if anybody's out there, meet up with fans and stuff like that. Same thing. November, I'm definitely going to Vegas, I hope. And I think, Shabisky's out there in that area. Going to get to hang out with Biscuits and Miss Parker and Jeff Holiday's coming out to hang out with me. So yeah, we're gonna do some cool shit. So
What about a bald? I'm sorry.
No, I was just going to say, Pimp needs to find a strip club with an old sort of seedy looking stripper with a C-section scar.
yes, I see. That's what people don't understand. I like going to the grossest strip clubs you can find. I want them to know when they walk out on the goddamn stage, the titties are sweeping the goddamn stage.
No, you want a stripper? You want a stripper that's got the chest scar, because you cracked her chest at one point.
See, I want the C-section.
Yeah, new heart.
Oh no, she got the hole in the throat. So
yeah, it has a little machine.
Come on, baby.
Yeah,
you want a hot dance?
You want to hot dance, baby? You want to take me to the VIP room?
4 songs for $20.
$50, I'll take you to the moon and back, sweetheart.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I know they're talking about Mr. Rev. Fuck Revzion. I hate that little bastard. I hope he gets hit by 12 buses.
oh, don't say that. He's a good
Okay. 11 buses.
Oh, I think of the buses. Come on, the bus company does not deserve this fucking financial fucking hardship. Come on,
Yes,
man.
they do. The buses
Stopped
always-
watching Repsion because his channel's become the Onision drama channel.
Oh no.
Oh
Hey,
god.
Shabs, you ever think about making a food product called Shabiscuits?
I don't know. What is it? It's
I don't
biscuits
know.
with
It's
what?
biscuits.
We start with the idea. We
It's
got
biscuits.
a brand name. It's called Shabiscuits. It could be dog biscuits. It could be like those little Biscoff
Oh,
biscuits.
you're saying for me to make something?
Yeah, Shabiscuits.
Okay.
And then you
Yeah.
put-
Shit
And
biscuit.
you
All right, let's
It's
get
like
on it, Gene. We're gonna make $1
biscuits with
billion.
excrement mixed in with it.
Shabiscuit. All you gotta do is have your face like that. Like look at movie posters, like the 40-year-old version and shit, how they look up in the sky and smile.
What if you had the company name was Shabiscuits, but then you had a product line and one of the products was called Shaboobies, and it was just like you get biscuits and it's just like a pair of boobs.
No, the Shaboobies would be little gummies in the shape of tits.
Yeah. Oh.
Shabiscuits
You guys
could
are
be
turning
like
me on. Calm down, guys. Okay, we're right in the middle of a show. Okay, after the show.
When you talk about like things modeled after Shab, that's what gets him off.
Got a boner.
Gene, shut up, you Terminator in bed. You,
I
stop.
terminate vaginas.
So I need to ask. So when you're entering the bedroom before sex, do you hear the? Does the drum beat go? Does it start? The mood music. You strode into the bedroom like the eyes
You
are
don't
shining
recognize
red.
the Terminator 2 music when something
Come
bad's about to
on.
happen. Da-da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. That's
It's-
when the Terminator is about to
Pay
start
attention.
terminating.
Before the Inception horn, there was the.
I cannot get my wife to watch Inception again. She
Oh,
thinks
no.
it's like the worst movie. She thinks it's the worst movie. I think it's a great movie. I think it's hilarious.
You hiccup in them biscuits?
See,
This shit doesn't make any sense, but it's still a fucking good movie.
Wait a minute.
I think Shabby might have
You
some
wait a minute.
shaboobies hidden under the table and he's eating them. Are you not sharing the shaboobies that you made? Come on, man.
Look, you can make shabut wipes.
get underneath the desk. I'll give you guys some shaboobies.
How about that? How about shabut wipes?
I'm about to do some redneck
I'm
shit.
gonna need a
Shabisky.
shabut wipe.
About to do
Ew,
some-
what? Beef jerky?
You like
Ew.
chewing. That's what that looks like.
Ew, he's
It looks
eating
like you
beef
just took a
jerky,
mouthful of
guys.
soil.
That's disgusting. Don't be eating beef jerky on the street.
Hey, when I was in the army, we used to do that shit like in the field because you couldn't smoke all the time, and so you like put it in your mouth. I did that shit 3 times.
What the fuck just happened to that mic?
What?
Your mic just got real loud and then back to quiet here.
My mic?
Yeah.
Yeah, quieter than it was before too.
I don't know.
I blame Red Eye.
I
He's the
blame John
robot.
Morgan for not tipping. That's what it is.
I blame Gene for just
Tipped
sitting
you,
there and
tipped you last night.
You did not. I just looked. You did not tip me last night.
Where did I go to look at? Like,
you're a bad person, Gene.
Your bank account would be a good place to start.
Gene, you're like Hitler
PayPal.
or something.
You tipped me 2 days ago, John Morgan. 2 days ago.
Oh my god!
That's not last night, John Morgan.
Wait.
Yeah,
Did you
but
see
I
this?
Scamming us. Gene's trying to
Not
scam.
scamming you? I know I was
Just
trying to
scammer.
tip to Shabisky one night and I accidentally tipped you.
Well, okay, well now give me my tip that you was really going to give me.
Oh.
And he's like, what?
Hey, look, you see this over here? I love brides and I love nude strip clubs where you give $1, you can stick your head under their snatch. Oh my God. That's ridiculous, dude. Hey, you call it a snatch. That's fucking hilarious to me. One. And two, what fucking strip clubs are you going to where $1 will allow you to get near a vagina? That shit doesn't sound like a good deal to me. That's like fucking gas station sushi.
Okay, Billy, I want to read this tip. Billy Boy Blue just gave $10 and said, I'm sending my girlfriend over to John Morgan's apartment. I had a vision that she was going to become a Terminator and that he is the only one who can slay her sexually.
You can terminate each other.
Well, I don't live in an apartment. I live in a townhouse.
Whoa, you braggy, bougie motherfucker.
What?
Whoa.
I don't live in an apartment. I live in a townhouse, sir.
I live in a townhouse too. It's connected to 2 other houses, and that's really fucking frustrating. But whatever. I won't be here forever, so I'm not hating.
It's a bit of a townhouse flex, eh?
Yeah.
No, it's not even a flex. Like that's like that's like flexing for having like a fucking what is that shit called? A Toyota, like the hatchback Toyota, the RAV4 or something.
Oh, those motherfuckers are hot, bro.
Sure they
Dude,
are.
I got a Toyota Hilux Ute. 4x2, the cheapest fucking one you could buy.
Yeah, if you live in a metropolitan area, pretty much your only options are a townhouse or a penthouse. If you want to own a house.
Well, there's plenty of bridges to live
What's
under.
What's your exact address, John Morgan?
Yeah, we want to come over.
Please dox yourself online.
Yeah,
We want to come over.
I live somewhere in Baltimore. A townhouse in Baltimore.
In Baltimore.
Fine,
All
man.
right.
Oh,
I know
Have you lived
right
there
where it's at.
Have you lived there all your life?
What's that?
Have you lived there all your life?
No, I just moved in here like.
No, I mean in Baltimore. I mean in the area.
I've lived in Maryland my whole life, not Baltimore.
So how's like have you ever seen The Wire? I know people probably ask you that shit all the
It's
time.
one of the greatest shows ever, man.
I know, but not everybody's seen it, and I'm not gonna go hawking for it. Like I don't give a shit if people watch it or not. But I'm just curious as to somebody who's
he's
lived
seen
there.
that. We've actually talked about The Wire before. He's seen it.
So
that's where I learned about the Balmer accent. Actually, then I looked into it because I was interested in it, and the Balmer accent is pretty fucking unique and cool.
it's funny because I know somebody from there, and that's how they know if you're not from there because you call it Baltimore. If you say the whole thing, it's like nobody from here says it like that.
They say Balmer.
That's like people who say, "I'm going to New Orleans."
Yeah.
Definitely a tourist.
Well, but a lot of people think people from New Orleans call it Nolans, and that's not true either.
I'm sure that's not either. I'm sure not everybody's like from the swamps and shit.
Yeah.
You know, it was like a Creole.
I mean, that might be why I've been pronouncing a bunch of stuff oddly. Might be my Balmer accent.
There you go.
Wake up,
Shabisky has a dumbassery accent.
What a why?
Dumbassery.
You want to fight about this, pimp? Okay? You think
John
you're
Morgan,
bigger
yay! Everybody clap for John Morgan. He gave $50, and here's some more money, Pimpy. But okay, first of all, I told you, grown men don't. Pimpy is for the women, John. I done told you that.
I'll be right back.
Women call me Pimpy.
I'm all tired. I'm gonna crash at the end of the stream.
I don't care.
Oh, he's just showing you some love.
Fuck him.
What a sweetie. Let's
In the butt.
Yeah.
What?
Like Annie Manser, all of them, they're gonna make a video. Like, look at how mean Pimpmunk is to John Morgan.
Yep.
So
John Morgan tipped him, and he's like, "What? Like you
So
told
we
me
need
the wrong thing."
We needed 160. We needed 165, and we just made 60. So now we need 105. So there you go. We can make this go. We got like 20 minutes left. We can make this go.
Shab, why don't you tip?
Yes.
I'll stick my tip in your ass.
Did you know that? Hey, chaps, did you know that Red Eye doesn't say aluminum correctly?
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah.
that's pretty dumb, but nowhere near as dumb as Gene.
No, but he says aluminium. He says aluminium.
Yeah.
He's
So what is that, a
stupid.
Pokemon or something?
Everything's not Pokemon.
That's funny. Aluminium. Yo, but the worst one is people who, I don't know if you guys covered this while I was gone, but people who can't say nuclear.
Well, no, we didn't cover. You was gone. You were literally gone like fucking a minute. How many things you think we covered in a fucking minute, bro?
I don't know, man. I was gone for 2 hours in my time.
What about burglary? That's a word a lot of people have a difficult time saying.
Burglary? Really?
Burglary?
No, library.
Burglary.
Library and I can't think of the other one.
So I'm gonna watch this. By the way, I won't talk about this. I'm gonna watch it later on tonight. I do believe there's a new Netflix movie starring the wrestler Dave Bautista, The Army of the Dead. It's being like everybody's saying it's pretty fucking cool. I don't know if it is or not.
What, the series?
No, it's a movie, I guess.
Oh.
It's a movie. It's a directed, I guess, by Zack Snyder.
He's doing pretty well now.
Yes, it has everything you could imagine in a zombie action casino heist. It's like a comedy movie, I think.
You said it's on Netflix?
Yeah, I think it's like comedy / horror action and stuff.
Hulu just came out with a new Marvel show called MODOK, and MODOK is like a supervillain. And basically, he's this round cylinder with arms and legs and shit, and he's like a fuck up kind of. And he's voiced by Patton Oswalt, and I'm a big fan of his. So I'll watch anything with him in it because
I like Patton.
Even if the show's bad, he's gonna be good.
Yeah. Well, it's like anything I go on. If their show is bad, if I'm on it, it's instantly good.
It's hit Emmy worthy.
Yeah, I mean, fuck. I've got 118 Webbies.
Oh damn!
Really?
Yeah. Well, I'm getting them myself, and they're made out of aluminum foil and pop sticks, but still.
Isn't that what they're called though? Don't they have a thing called the?
Yeah,
Webby?
they do have Webby Awards. Yeah. The Webby Awards. And Shabisky needs one too. He needs a Webby Award.
Oh,
I haven't got one yet.
What, Morgan?
I said I haven't got one yet.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I hit 100 views. I should get a Webby.
Well, I've passed 100 views on
It was
before.
Gene, it was an
I know. Usually
Come
most
on.
of the videos get
Come
around
on,
100
it's a
views.
joke, Gene.
Yeah.
Gene's a robot. Not everything's programmed well in him. He doesn't understand humor that well.
I'm also
You need to upgrade
crashing.
him. You're crashing.
Yeah.
For every crashing, you shouldn't have came on, John. If you're going to do all
You're a bad
What?
person, Gene.
Well, usually it's not until like 2 o'clock in the morning where I start to crash.
morning. What the fuck is a morning?
Hey,
Morning.
Oh, top of the fucking morning to you. My name's Patio Furniture.
I think that was that Balmer accent coming out. Morning.
Morning.
they also have that in Ohio or something like that too.
Morning.
Because one of the actors in The Office, I fucking annoy my daughter and wife with this. When she says corn, anything that's ORN, she changes it to ARN. So she says like popcorn and farty instead of farty 44. She says farty far. It's a hilarious accent thing. So that's why I was asking if you're from Ohio.
So we need $105 to make the stream go. Make it happen. We got like 16 minutes. So make it happen, people.
Anyway, even with
Please.
me being all brain dead, I think I still contribute more than Shabisky.
What the fuck, dude?
So you're going to come on the show and insult the host. Wow.
Yeah, Gene, you're a piece of shit.
Just for tickets.
You're a piece of absolute shit.
But I come on Chad's show all the time and insult him.
Chad
I'm gonna
doesn't
come
have
on
a
your
show.
face, Gene.
Chad doesn't have a show
Don't
yet.
Stop talking your
What
shit.
if everybody's on the show?
It's coming
and
out
then-
soon.
What if
Pam.
everybody gets on the show and then there's no audience?
It's gonna be
And
crazy.
we just talk to fucking nobody.
I insult the audience.
Then, but if there's no audience and everybody's on the show, who are you gonna insult?
I'll invent people to insult.
It's kind of like Shab streams at times where he's got like 7 viewers and 7 people in his hangout chat. So the 7 people watching are
What? Why you trashing Biscuit for?
I don't know.
Dude, we should kick him off the show right now. This has gone too far.
Okay, yeah.
Run on the treadmill. Okay, run a couple laps.
Well,
okay.
Did that for you.
Galen's got a point. Yeah.
Fight.
Hey, somebody, wait a minute. If somebody tips $25 right now, I'll kick John Morgan off and replace you.
Damn, that's
Wow.
cold. That's cold.
Wow.
Damn, that's
He was like-
cold as ice.
Wow.
Do you stroke your beard when you call people like him this? What do they call it? Dispensable. Like, you're very dispensable.
Dispensable.
Wow.
Disposable.
Just thrown under a bus.
I think dispensable works too, right?
Yeah.
Shabisky trying to correct somebody.
I don't know. Shut up, dude. Pimp. I don't want to fight you, but it will come.
I saw what he was
No,
saying.
you do.
I saw what he was saying on Discord the other day. Shabby was talking a bit of smack about you, boss. You might want to fight him.
I ain't
Just
scared.
saying.
I ain't
See,
worried about it.
here he goes again, getting his capabilities mixed up with his possibilities.
Shab would pee his panties. He fucking tried to fight me. That motherfucker. He could whoop half my ass with the other half helping him.
Nope.
You can't do shit, boy.
Nope. I've been trained by the best. Gene trained me.
Oh,
I've been
okay,
drinking
well.
smoothies and
I
training.
don't remember training you at all.
That's it. Kick him off the show.
He's been taking some of my dietary advice, though.
No, that's it. I didn't take nothing now.
I don't know
No,
those
you didn't go along with the whole thing. You fucked it up, Gene.
Call of Duty training montages. You've been doing a lot of those, just training in
Yes.
Call of Duty.
That's a
Yes.
montage.
The warrior
Fucking
mentality.
awesome.
It's like rage winning.
Talking about a montage.
It's the shit. Shabby wins and he gets angry and starts screaming
Yeah.
at people.
Yeah, I sometimes get confused and don't realize that I won.
Where we had to go, we need 105. We need 105, Billy Boy Blue. That's what we needed for the go. $105. So
It's true. Gene, say it's true.
It's true.
no, you gotta say it like Biscuits just said. You
Yeah.
gotta say exactly like.
And you gotta
put
jerk
that,
off the Lord too.
but you gotta put that high pitch to it. You got to, John. You got to do it now.
Did you just say you gotta jerk off the Lord?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
he
what
did.
that's what we do.
Okay, John. John.
It's
You gotta do it.
True.
No, you do it better, John.
Do it better,
I
Gene.
don't think I
Jerk off
can.
the jerk off God.
Just
Do it.
It's
Come on.
true.
What?
It's true.
Shab wants me to jerk
true.
off on the stream. You think I should
Jerk
do
off
that?
God.
That's wow. It's like
What if God is a woman? You gotta do like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
you gotta rub that out. Yeah.
Whatever
that's
your
it.
belief
Rub-
is, Gene, just go with it. Whatever your belief is.
Whatever you
Whatever you believe in.
whatever you believe it is.
Like.
That was pretty good, dude. That was pretty good, Shabisky. Whatever your belief is, just masturbate them.
Do it,
Shit.
Gene.
Choose a god and fap.
All right, John. Right here's your
Not this.
John. This is your okay.
Whoa.
Yes,
Whoa.
yes, one of those.
Okay. Here's your big moment. Then you got your jerk weight. Okay, you got your jerk weight. Then you gotta say it's true, and do it with your okay. One.
Do it, Gene.
Wait a minute. Give him a chance, man. He's prepared.
See that look on his face? That's what he looks like when he's fapping off. It's like a hate fap.
One, 2, 3, go, go, John, go.
It's true.
Oh, you sorry, motherfucker.
What?
That was the weakest it's true ever.
Hey, he's
You're a
tried.
bad person, Gene.
No,
That's why
come
you're
on.
a robot.
I think
I have a difficult time fluctuating my voice.
you're expecting way too much. Come on. It's like he hasn't even rehearsed this scene.
I did check this. There's not one game.
I'm not programmed that way, Shab.
Gene, you remind me of Hitler sometimes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Wow.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah.
Like the jab.
It's like you're Hitler.
Ain't no tip, Galen. The last tip was Morgan.
My goodness.
Why you want to fight everybody, bud?
I don't know.
Why are you so violent tonight?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Shab. It's just like you've beaten up on the audience, your fellow cast members. You're probably going to walk out and beat your cat up. What's going on?
Never the cat. Never the cat.
You hold you can't fuck a cat like that up. If you can hold a cat upside down and put its face in front of like a camera while it's pulling the head back, there's not really anything you could probably do to that cat that'll be like bothering him, right?
No, he likes when I hold him upside down.
No, I know. I'm saying like a cat that likes something like that, you probably can't fuck with him, right?
Really, if I was mean to him, he'd fucking start clawing me up or something.
Real quick. Billy Boy Blue gave $10 more. Here's 10 to get us over half. P.S. Don't kick Morgan. Our dude don't really give a shit. No, we're not gonna kick John. I was just kidding about that. But thank you. Now
we were until you donated.
Yeah, now we need 95.
Don't kick John. Oh, I'll kick him out. I don't give a fuck.
Oh.
Wow.
Origin says I'm boring.
What?
Well, I'm off my game this stream. I'm all lethargic and everything.
Run on the treadmill or something, Gene. I've told you like 5 times. Just go run a mile for us.
John's here fact checking me and my statements about silicon and silicon-based products.
So bad for your knees.
Yeah, he's carrying his weight. He's part of the team. Come on, people. Come on.
It's a semiconductor.
Yeah, see? Big brain.
Part conductor, part insulator.
2095 biscuits, and we ain't got but 9 minutes.
You know what happens if we don't get it, Shabisky?
He dies.
You get the hose again, Shabisky.
Yeah, Shabisky went away, you stupid motherfucker.
It puts the lotion on his skin.
Or it gets the hose again.
Gets the hose again.
It puts the lotion in the basket.
Drama, people. There's drama all the time.
A drama.
I gotta take a drink of H2O.
H2O. Hater. Is it Haterade by any chance?
Haterade.
No,
Haterade.
I got some homemade Gatorade. It looks like fucking Mountain Dew or something like that.
There you go. Homemade Gatorade.
Yeah, I say homemade because I don't like buying that bottled shit. I like getting the powder, and I finally found some online because it's like you can control how much sugar is in it. It's not so much. And for some reason, it tastes better. Maybe all that mass-produced fucking high fructose corn syrup is probably part of the problem.
Galen really wants me kicked.
Galen wants everybody kicked.
Galen says Morgan's just special. Wow.
Galen's just got very high standards.
Yeah.
I
Galen's not being nice.
You're not being nice, John.
Well, to be fair, Galen's job is not to be nice. That's not part of his job description. So I've checked, and it clearly does not state "be nice" anywhere on the description of Galen. I'm kidding. Galen's actually quite a pleasant person.
He's all right. I like Galen.
Unless you don't like you, and then he's gonna fuck you with you without mercy. Ask Egghead.
I like when Galen debated G-Man in DP. I thought that was funny.
Is Galen talking in the chat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Galen talking to him.
Halcyon.
Galen. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say I can't see him.
Galen talking to G-Man would be like Galen stepping in dog shit and then getting a stick and scraping the dog shit off the bottom of his shoe. That's the level of that fucking conversation.
Except for the dog shit will be screaming at you about how you're gay and trans and they'll kill you. Like my suppressed feelings just come out in a rage, okay? This is how it is.
This is how it is, man. Man.
Not a man.
So we got 5 minutes to figure it out.
Gene, juggle for us for the last 5 minutes.
We need $95 in 5 minutes.
$95. Is that near 350?
It's just 95. If you have $95 right now and you don't give it to me, you're a horrible human being.
You're the worst.
The worst, sir. Oh, anyways.
Well, I give it to charity. I could give it to Pimp.
That was my ode to Shandy because she was breaking out into fucking British accents today.
Oh, really?
She was just like talking for like 3 minutes in a British accent for no reason. Like, what the fuck?
Damn. So there was a 6-year-old boy was fatally shot Friday in a suspected road rage incident. Damn. In Orange County, California. 6-year-old little boy. That's just sad.
Killing children is mean.
Well, his dad shouldn't have cut me off. And I'm joking. That was horrible. But road rage, road rage. Road rage is crazy, dude. I've seen people do some really intense shit during road rage. I seen a guy jump out of a car and hit another dude's windshield with a baseball bat one time. It's fucking crazy.
Based on the Pew Research Center, 88% of Americans think they're above average drivers.
Dunning-Kruger. Kinda.
No.
Yeah,
65% of Americans think they have above average intelligence.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can see that, John Morgan. John Morgan, I can see that.
I think it's a defense mechanism in people who aren't very smart to kind of consider themselves smart if they know like one thing and they think that expands to everything.
That's illusionary optimism. That's the implicit bias.
You think you know everything, don't you, boy?
No, I think I know the stuff that I know, and I don't know the stuff that I don't know.
Everybody has gaps in their knowledge.
I think I'll beat the fuck out of you, John.
I'll go so far to say is the only thing that I am utterly certain of in this world is that I know nothing at all.
That's Socrates.
Yeah,
that's Socratic knowledge. Yeah.
Fucking wise. That's why.
Yeah.
It's.
I am the wisest man in Athens because I know of one thing, and that one thing is that I know nothing.
Mm.
Yep.
But isn't that one thing? Doesn't that contradict itself? If that one thing is the thing you know,
this is a stoner talking here. Now.
I'm just saying, if it's the one thing is the thing you know, then that's a
nitpick.
I guess
Nitpicking Socrates.
Yeah, I will nitpick Socrates until that bitch disappears.
I'll fucking nitpick the hell out of Socrates.
Dude, I do that shit for a fucking living, damn near nitpicking and fucking taking shit apart, like shit people say and sing and shit like that and rap. Ugh. So many people say shit that doesn't make any sense. Not saying that Socrates or whatever was not making any sense. I was just picking that apart for fun. I'm just saying, in general.
It is good, but it is a good quote. And it's true, though. I mean, I agree with it. And,
yeah, I mean, shit, there's so much knowledge to know. It's impossible to even scratch the surface of knowing it all.
Yeah.
Even if you become a pundit on a topic, you're not going to know even a fraction that there is to know of the subject.
Oh.
That's like when it comes to science, like Landon always, what does he say? Science is actually the question, not the answer. Or some shit like that. I don't remember what he said to it now.
Science is the method.
Yeah. Oh, shut up, John. You don't know shit. I'll beat the hell out of you.
Stop acting like you know things, Jane.
Well, science is a more well-organized variation of epistemology.
You got your fucking 8 Mile toboggan on over there. You thinking your ass is studying something?
I've been trying to get him to watch 8 Mile. He's too much of a bitch. Do you think he could appreciate that movie, Pimp? 8 Mile?
Yeah, John could. John's a film buff, man. He could. John always come here and throw shit at me like he think I don't know shit, but I'm actually a film buff.
See, okay, so
I don't think you don't know shit.
Shut up, John. I'm just kidding.
8 Mile is this movie about this dude named Cheddar Bob, right? And all his and all his friends, and how eventually he gets shot.
I got MC Bob. I got MC Bob. Well, what's wrong with Cheddar Bob?
He gets shot in his foot and he has to limp like 8 miles.
He didn't shoot himself in the foot, bro. He shot himself in the dick.
That's why they call it 8 Mile, because that's how long he had to walk with a bullet in him.
He's got galled, and he's got to go 8 miles up the road. His car, the battery's
Are you
dead.
throwing shade at me right now?
Ooh.
Oh no! I just
Because
thought
I got the gout. Because I got
John?
the gout. You throwing shade at me because I got gout right now?
Oh, because you mentioned it. It was just in my head.
Well, I tell you what, gout fucking sucks. I hadn't been able to walk in a week, so it sucks.
I blame
And that's
Gene.
and that's why I suggested that you cut off your legs and you get the blade so you can run around like that fucking Blade Runner dude and be really fast.
Well, you ain't been able to use your dick in the goddamn 10 years. What are you gonna do with you?
You leave my out of work unemployed penis out of this.
Leave it alone, goddammit!
What is an employed penis?
It's a penis that gets used for sex.
All right,
That's a deployed penis, isn't it?
all right, it's time to go, guys. It's time to go. We got close to making the go. We didn't quite make the go, but we do got to go tonight. Thank you guys for watching, sharing, tipping. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you guys Monday on the show. And then you'll also I'll be on live at some point this weekend. Shabby doing a stream later.
I just put a link in the chat. If people want to follow me over to my stream, it's happening in 15 minutes.
There you go. All right, guys, we appreciate you very much. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.